What's up, y'all? Listen, I was just sitting here reading in the book of Exodus. Was it Exodus, right? Yeah, the book of Exodus. Like, what in the world? But I was sitting here reading in the book of Exodus. I think it was chapter 13. I had been reading it. And it was just showing me how sometimes God will make your journey longer. He will make you take a longer route sometimes because He knows your mindset. When you have a mindset that would change when things get difficult, or when things seems too good to be true, or when you're still too close to the place that He removed you from, or if He know that the journey will be a little bit faster, that it will be a little faster than than you being able to adapt your mindset to where He's taking you. He will make you take a longer route to get your mind right, if that makes any sense. I was reading, like I said, in the book of Exodus, and it said right here, when the children of Israel were able to escape Pharaoh with God's help, God did not take them on the way. He didn't take them the way that would have got them closer to the promised land, but He took them in a different route because He was afraid that they would change their mind and try to go back. So that just kind of showed me sometimes how God would do with us. He will take us on a longer route to get our minds right, to prepare us for the promised land. Because a lot of times, if God gets you to the promise too fast and your mindset has not changed, then it just defeats the whole purpose of setting you free from the bondage, or setting you free from old habits or whatever. So, yeah, a lot of times God will take you a longer route. A lot of times it takes you a little bit longer than other people to get to your promise or to get to your blessing because of your mindset. God has to change your mind. Like, the saying is, you can take the person out of the hood, but you can't sometimes take the hood out of the person, because you can remove that person physically and put them in a rich neighborhood, but they'll still go there and probably tear the place up and still be living like they're living in the hood because of their mindset, their thought process, or whatever. So God has to work on your mind first before He release you. So a lot of times it may take you a little bit longer because God is working on your mind. And not only is He working on your mind, but He's also working on your heart as well. Because when He gets you to the place that He wants you to be, He wants you to have the right mindset so that you will be able to operate correctly in that season of your life, or in that space, or in that place of your life that He's taking you. Because you got to remember, God's not going to make His name bad, look bad. He's not going to make Himself look bad, so He got to make sure that His product is right, because He is the manufacturer, and He can't have Himself looking bad because you ain't got yourself right. So be patient. Work with God in the process. Be patient with yourself as well, and just get through it, because it's going to be worth it in the end. All right. I hope this blessed somebody the way it has blessed me, and it has helped me on my journey. All right. Greatness takes time, y'all. It does not happen overnight, baby. It takes time. Legacy takes time to build. It's not an overnight process. Okay. Let God work on your mind so that He can get you to where you need to be, so that you can fully operate in the gifts, the talents, the abilities, in the ideas He has given you, the gifts He has given you, all that, so you can fully operate in that and have success in it, and not just have success but maintain success, and be effective in it as well. Girl, close that door, girl, and be effective in it, and also fulfill the purpose of Him getting you to that place, and fulfill the purpose of Him calling you to that, that assignment, because it's not just about you. It's bigger than you. It's about your generation, and it's about God's glory. All right. I hope that makes sense to y'all. If not, it's not for you. Okay. Be blessed. Oh yes, you guys. Sorry. One more fact I want to add to that. The journey that the children of Israel were on from Egypt to the promised land was only supposed to take 30 days. It's a 30-day journey. It's a 30-day journey that took them 40 years. It took them 40 years, and a lot of them still didn't make it into the promised land. Just a waste. So I just want to say, don't allow your journey to be a waste. And also too, like I was just saying in my last video, God took them another route because he knew that they were a lot of them would change their mind and go back if, you know, they were still close to where they came from, because it was easier when they noticed that things would get hard. Oh, it's getting too hard, let me go back, because it's like it's right there, we're not that far from it, right? So a lot of times, like I said, God will make your journey a little longer than what it's supposed to be. But don't add even more time to your journey that God didn't want to add, that God didn't add to your journey because of your stagnantness. Is that a word? I don't know. I just made it one, okay? So it is what it is. Or because of your fear, or because of your distractions, or because of your disobedience. Don't make your journey longer than God expected it to be, or longer than what God wanted it to be, okay? So I just want to share that. Yep, it was supposed to be a 30-day journey for them to get to where God was leading them to, but it took them 40 years. 40 years, y'all. 40 years for them to get to where God wanted them to be. And it wasn't just 40 years because that's how long God made it, you know, but a lot of it was because of them, you know. And then guess what? After 40 years, a lot of them still didn't enter into the promised land. Their children end up entering into the promised land. So listen, don't miss out on your legacy. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all the hard work and go through all this, you know, all these difficulties and all of these trials and tribulations and all this good fight that God got you fighting, you know what I'm saying? All this time just so that somebody else can come and live the legacy. Listen, I don't want to just leave a legacy. I want to live my legacy too now. I want to live it. I want to see my hard work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just work hard, then somebody else come along and enjoy my hard work now. I don't, you know, if that's how God wanted to be, then hey, that's, you know, it is what it is. I will still, you know, be happy about that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how God had it to be. But I want to live my legacy as well. You know, I don't want y'all get back from my head. Oh! Lord, get your folks, Lord, get your people. But listen, get your bees, Lord, get your bees. But yeah, I don't want to just like I said, I don't want to just live a legacy. I don't want to do all this building just to leave a legacy behind, but I want to live it first. I want to live it too, and then I want to leave it when it's time for me to go and pass the torch and pass the baton to the next generation, okay? So I just want to put that in there for y'all, all right? I love ya. God bless you. And no, I do not have gray hair, but I put this product in my hair, and because I already had some product in my hair, it turned it a little flaky, okay? But yes, I do have, why am I explaining all this? Anyways, y'all be blessed, okay? And build a legacy, live a legacy, and then leave a legacy, okay? Much love to you all.